Hey everybody, Uber Lady Charlotte here. Don't look at me directly in the face, because I'm a makeup and sweat off, and I got a half an eyebrow and shit. But at any rate, I'm out running errands. I got off work maybe 3 hours ago, and I went with some friends over to the brewery and had a blueberry cider. It's I can't say it's a beer, it's a cider. So I had blueberry cider. So it was pretty good. It don't taste like blueberries. It tastes more like apple cider with peach juice. But at any rate, so I'm gathering up some things that I'm gonna cook. I'm not gonna eat tonight because I had the beer, well, the cider. So I'm pretty sure I was high in calories. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make it for you guys, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow, because tomorrow's Sunday and I don't have to work tomorrow. Thank God I don't have to work tomorrow. So I'll make it then. So let's talk about this brewery. I'm not a brewery person, but I am growing to be. Craft beer I never thought I'd like, but there are just so many wonderful kinds of craft beer. Yeah, I had some blueberry beer a couple of weeks ago, just trying it because they give you free samples. It's a little cup, but it's enough to wet the palate. And I had the blueberry, but it tastes like spoiled juice with a hint of mold. I didn't like that. But this one that I'm on now, it's in the blueberry container, but some of the people that work there think that it may be mislabeled, because it tastes more like it's a cider, but it tastes more like peaches and apple cider, and it's really good, especially on a cold day. It's really good. And then I tasted another one today called dark rum apple cider, and it was really good. But some of the other ones got some bite on it. I had sampled one the other day that tastes like grapefruit juice beer. All right, was that one favorite? No, I ain't like that grapefruit juice beer. No, I ain't like that. I ain't know where I was going with that, so I couldn't get in on that one. But at any rate, that went pretty good. Had some training today. Training was rough. I can't talk to y'all about it, but because it's my job. Now I don't talk about my job much, other than the guy that was gonna go to his own funeral. I try not to talk about my job, because that's how people lose their job, when they get on social media and talk about their job. Not doing it. But it's a lot to be said for when you apply for a job, drive a city bus, and I take you on the highway, and you stop on the highway completely down to zero, and you stop because somebody won't let you change the lanes. Somebody won't let you in front of them, so you just stop. There's a lot to be said about that. That still boggles my mind. On when there's an 18-wheeler coming in the opposite lane, just driving up the street, and because you're afraid of tractor trailers, you take me off the road and take me onto the dirt and the grass on the far right-hand side. Yeah, there's something to be said about that. And so yeah, I had to go to the brewery after that. I'm a nervous shot. I ain't gonna lie, my nerves are shot. Because see, when you're teaching people how to drive, you have to be very calm. And it's hard to be calm when somebody's about to kill you. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. But you have to remain positive. You have to have good vibes. You have to let them know it's okay. It's okay that you almost killed me just then. It's okay that we almost ate the ditch. It's okay. It's okay. It's really not okay. But I can't show that side of me. I have to be impartial. So that's why I've been out to the brewery. Had a couple. Okay, all of a sudden these people just decided they got rubber bumpers on their ass, and they just decide they're just gonna walk out in front of me. See, that's how it goes down. So I'm gonna make another cooking video. I am going to show you one of my recipes that I said I wouldn't show anybody. But we sharing and everything. So what good is it for me to have it to myself if I don't share it with the world? I'm not trying to sell a recipe and make money from it. Chefs do it all the time. They give you their free recipe on a page or whatever. And I'm not trying to get rich. I mean, I'm not even trying to make money from it. It's just I cook and I experiment with stuff. And it could be a duplicate recipe of somebody, but I experiment. And I just do my own thing. And when it comes out good, I write it down. You should do the same thing too. That's how you get those family recipes, you know. Like, for example, let's talk about poke salad. Poke salad is a thing that people in the South do. Poke salad. Poke salad is a wild weed that grows on the side of the road up in the bushes, in stalks. Okay. The poke salad plant is poisonous. But let's really investigate this thing. So now with poke salad, that's how you cook it. You get the stalks, you go up in the ditch or in the bushes. They're in bushes or ditches with a bunch of other bushes and briars. That's probably God's way of saying don't eat that, because He's going to put a whole bunch of obstacles in the way of you going to get it. But no, in the South, we going to get that. Ooh, that stalk is thick. I bet I can eat that leaf. I bet I'm going to eat that. I bet it's good. You know what I'm saying? So I think of things like this. Who would say, I bet we can eat that. We can eat the fuck out of that. I bet we could. And then some people sitting around saying, I bet we could eat it. We gonna eat that. They go trekking over into the ditches, trekking up into the thicket, because they grow in the thicket. And you go get them. Okay? You got to pick your whole bunch of leaves to make a pot full. Because you know when you cook like spinach, it's a nice big leaf, but when you boil it down, it's a little shrivel of a thing. Just a little shrivel of a thing. Okay, a little shrivel. So that means you got to pick a bunch of it. A bunch of it. But now, poke salad don't grow in bunches. They grow sparse in different places. So you got all damn day trying to pick up poke salad to make you a pot full. All right. Now, so you wash it. Well, you wash it, you soak it, put a whole bunch of salt in the water, more than salt in the water, because you want to kill the bugs and the eggs on the back of the leaves or whatever. You need to do that for your greens, your spinach, whatever fresh picked greens that you have. Put them in water, cold water. Put a whole bunch of salt in the water, because you're going to kill whatever bug and stuff is on there. Then you need to take up each leaf and wash them off. Get on the back, wash them off, knock the bugs and the eggs and all that stuff off. Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes you turn a leaf over, you see a cluster of eggs, that make me sick as hell. You see a cluster. A cluster of anything make me sick. A cluster, I can't do the cluster. Anyway, so that's how you do it. Soak it in salt water. A lot of salt. You use a lot of salt. Soak it in salt water and just rub each of the leaves. Yeah, it's going to be tedious. And then you break off the stalk and you pluck the leaves. Put them in the other side of the sink. All right, so we're doing that. All right. So then now you got to put it in the other side of the sink, but you got to use cold water and rinse it off again. Okay? Now, so we're doing that. Now, you take the poke salad, after you done picked it, and then plucked it like spinach, take the stem off, and you put it inside the pot of water. All right, with some salt or some seasoning. Just do it with salt. Just do it with salt the first time. The first 2 times, just with salt. But you got to put a whole bunch of vegetable oil inside the pot with the poke salad. So I'm going to say, remember how people did it? Use about a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, fat back, whatever. 1/3 cup of oil. You pour that in there with the poke salad while it's boiling. You got to boil poke salad about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. That's the first time. After that, you got to pour the water off. Okay, all the water going to be green and stuff. Then you got to do the same process again. You do that about 3 times. Be safe, you do it 4 times. Because remember, poke salad is poisonous. You don't do it enough times, you're going to kill yourself. All right? Now, everybody can't cook poke salad. You go to an elder that know about cooking poke salad. You don't go to nobody 20s, 30s, 40s cooking a poke salad. Okay, I'm going to say early 40s. No, You find you an elder. Somebody that was born when Moses was born. And they know how to cook that damn poke salad. Okay? They know how to cook it. Now, you got to take you some green onions. Spring onions. Chop up you a bunch of those. Not the white onion. You can use a little bit, no, but do the spring onion. Chop that up real good. A lot of them. Throw that in the poke salad. While you're boiling, you got that first round, pour the water off. Second round, boil it. Pour the water out. And some more water. Boil it, boil it, boil it, boil it, boil it. Pour the water out. That's the poison you pouring out. Boil it, boil it, boil it, boil it, boil it. Pour that out. So now it should be good and tender. And you got to keep putting spring onions in there, okay? And you get you a little bit of white onion, but spring onions. All right. Now you got your poke salad. That's how you do it. But that last boil, put you some season. Season your water. Like I said, I showed you how to season your water. Chicken bouillon, you can use that in everything. Everything. Watch sodium content, but everything. Then they got beef bouillon and they got ham bouillon. Okay? Same thing. All right. You boil macaroni, put some of that in the water. Get them noodles some flavor. Spaghetti, noodles some flavor. Whatever. All right. All right. So, but if you want a little smoky taste, like in them poke salads or your noodles or whatever, buy you some smoked sea salt from McCormick's in the grinder. You know, you got the big crystals in that tall grinder. And then you turn it so that you grind it, you crank it and put it on your food. Smoked sea salt by McCormick's. That shit is the bomb, I'm telling you. It's so good that you're going to forget that it's actually salt. Watch sodium content. It'll fool you. But it gives your food a smoky flavor like you cooked it outside on the grill. All right, so now, moving on. Back to the poke salad. All right, so you done did that. Your poke salad done. Tender. You're supposed to be able to taste a little bit. It's tender like spinach. But poke salad is like spinach with a little peppery taste to it. So it's good. All right. Now, let's talk about how people decided poke salad was safe to eat. Do you realize that people had their trial and error with poke salad? Back in the day. All right. You boiled it the first time. You're trying to experiment. They probably boiled it the first time and was like, oh, Lord, James is dead. He died. What he died of? I don't know. He ate that poke salad. I cooked that poke salad. He ate that. And he died. His stomach was hurting real bad. And then he started throwing up blood. And then he was dead. Okay. Maybe James had bad guts. All right, so now we got Greg. Oh, Lord, Greg's sick. He done ate that poke salad and he done died. Probably was food poisoning. But what you think poisoned him? Probably done poke salad. Oh, you think y'all to boil it a little more? Maybe didn't boil it enough. So they could boil it 2 times. But Greg is dead. Okay. All right, boil it 2 times. Now, Stacy done ate some poke salad. Time go by. Next thing you know, he got the belly ache and he throwing up. After some time, so a few hours done went by. Oh, Lord, Stacy done ate the poke salad. Stacy dead. Dead's doing that. Yeah, but he didn't holler as much as the other dude. And the other dude, it took him a while. Oh, okay, it took him a while. He didn't die right off. He ain't die right off. No, so that probably means I got to boil the poke salad longer and do it one more time. Yeah, try it one more time. We ain't got sense enough to stop fucking with the poke salad. Because you're killing the whole tribe. You're just killing the tribe. All right, so now they boil it for the 4th time. 3rd time. Boil it for the 3rd time. Now, they're going to give it to the little nut job in the tribe. Little nut. Little nut don't know nobody. Give it to little nut. He don't know nobody. He don't know no better. He ain't got no family or nothing. All right, so they give it to little nut to eat. They boil it 3 times this time, and everybody watching little nut. See how he do. He eat it. Oh, this is good. I like this. What's this called? This is called poke salad. Really? Because you poke along till you die. It's called poke salad. He's like, oh, I like this. And with the onions, the spring onions out the ground, this is good. So everybody watching him. He lived through the night. Okay, bingo, got it. Boil it 3 times. Put that extra oil in there. That's going to cut it. All right. Cook it again. Boil it 3 times. And they little, what's his name? Jody eat it. They boiled it 3 times. They put some vegetable oil in it. Cut it to cut the poison. And then next thing you know, Jody dead. I'm like, well, damn, we boiled it 3 times. And then little nut lived. Why Jody didn't live? Well, I ain't put as much vegetable oil in as I should. Like I did the last time, I kind of skimped on the vegetable oil and the fat back. Oh, Lord, you done killed little Jody. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to boil it the 4th time. Then they realized boiling it 4 times, maximum 4 times. Before you boil all the damn vegetables, vitamins out of it, you're going to live. So in between 3 and 4 times, you're a gambler, So that's how we get poke salad. So anyway, I told y'all all that to tell you this. I'm gonna cook these chicken wings tonight. I know it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I know that. But I'm gonna cook these little drumettes tonight, and my little my barbecue drumettes with my little secret sauce and my little seasoning stuff. Some stuff I'm gonna tell y'all, some stuff I ain't gonna tell y'all in my recipe. But watch how beautiful it turn out. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Let me get on in this Dollar Tree. I got some things to get. Gotta get me an alarm system from the Dollar Tree. Okay, bye.